I think, like everyone else, how they get into punk rock, it's an accident. Like, you're just sitting down in class, usually, you're a little kid when you get into punk rock, and you're like, man, I'm an angry teenager, I don't like God, I don't like money, I don't like my parents, I'm just upset. And then you stumble across it, and then it's like a map, and you pick up this map and you go, where are you gonna take me?
Without all ages music, there's no way I'd be here today.
We all just kind of felt like it was a big part of our lives, and we were all not the most like popular in other areas of our lives, and it was just, it brought us together with things that we all liked and that was important to all of us that we generally didn't see in the other people around us in our daily lives.
It just gives you a place to go when you otherwise had to just deal with it yourself.
You get brought together by a common interest around all these people of different age groups, and it doesn't even, matter, and you're having fun with something that you really enjoy. So it had a big impact on me in that way, just giving me somewhere to go and something to do and something I enjoy and something that, like, I wanted to build my life around mostly.
To me, it's not so much like a punk rock scene as it is a bunch of people with similar ideas and desires.
The idea is anyone will feel welcome here. It's not just under 21 or over 21, it's all ages. And so ideally you get a wide variety of people, a wide variety of ideas and tastes that contribute to the overall cultural experience.
I think that Indianapolis is like the perfect place for punk rock just because we're in the Midwest and, there's nothing really like great about Indianapolis, which makes it such a punk rock city.
It's Indiana, so I mean, like, we're always going to be, like I said, weirdos, like, compared to the rest of the state.
Indianapolis is weird. It's a weird city.
Yeah, I think we have an amazing music scene, but definitely we're always like, it's always a fight.
A place like Indianapolis has no room for anything out or against the grain. If it's not hyper profitable, if it's not in the market, then there's no reason to let it exist.
Indianapolis, the city, doesn't care about all ages venues. Not specifically they don't like punk rock. It's like, it's not like a policy. It's just the way the red tape is set up is that it's really hard to get an all ages venue running.
I don't have faith in the state and their wanting to smash things before they grow. Ridiculous zoning problems that making anybody that puts on shows jump through hoops to have an all ages music venue.
It's not hard to book a show, but it's definitely hard to create a whole movement and like create a scene.
I remember seeing cops shutting down every show I went to for the first 3 years. Bubba's Bowling was closed down. The Basement Anderson got closed down. Oddfellows Lounge and Marion stopped letting us have shows there. Dick's Bodacious Barbecue in Broad Ripple closed down. The Underground's gone. All these places were shut down, not because we were doing anything wrong, not because we were hurting anybody, but because we were offending them, and just there was no room for us in a place like Indianapolis. No one wants us around.
And that first 6-month kind of period that were just like everybody really wanted an all ages space that they could do their own thing in, and there was nowhere at the time. Values of just being a positive place that kids could come and hang out, especially the 15 to 25-year-old range. So like it has to be all ages. That's really important. Yeah, and we also just love music and we love punk, and so we just booked a whole bunch of punk shows.
Piratical Productions is a pretty tight community in its own, and Piratical is only a little part of the music scene in Indianapolis.
Mostly the music has just been really fun, always, and the shows have always been great and a safe place to go and really fun. It's always a positive environment.
It's just on the table for everybody to experience, and that's at the base. That's what it is for me. It's just let everybody be a part of it. Don't exclude anybody, because punk rock's not about exclusion.
Most of the all ages bands, they really, I mean, there's no money in the all ages scene, like, whatsoever. So really, I mean, you're just getting, like, you know, the ultimate essence of, you know, the punk rock scene.
I don't think that it's really like too bad of a thing that we're a small town, because like the kids here still get really excited about seeing new bands, and I think that's probably something that might be missing from bigger towns who just get to see all these like bands all the time.
So it wasn't like we were bummed out that, you know, Indianapolis was small and there's not a lot of punk rock. It's just like, it was just an anticipation of, you know, 3 weeks there's going to be a show and I'm going to be able to go crazy and forget, you know, all the stuff I do for a night, I guess.
Shows where there's only 6 people are the worst, but then there are shows when it's only 6 people, but it's your friends, and they know all the words, and they're all singing, and it's not your stage, it's everyone's stage. It's not your mic, it's everyone's mic. Everyone's participating, and those are the best shows I can possibly remember.
I think community is really important at all times, but maybe especially during adolescence, and I think that music's a great thing to base community off of.
To me, like, the Indianapolis all ages scene comes down to us trying to promote unity among people that really love independent music, and it's really just about letting people know that not all the world is bullshit.
And everything else, it's all up to translation. What punk wants, what, you know, can mean to you, but it should be, in my opinion, about community and bettering lives around you through just the overall blanket of music.
It gave us something to fight for, I think. I think it presented us with a good idea of what this could be, how this could be different. Is it worth fighting for?
Is it?
Yeah.
What a wonderful world! I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and you. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Awesome.